I have a friend. Let's call him John. I'm not sure friend is actually the best word for our relationship, but it's the word that I choose to use. You see, John doesn't return many of my phone calls. He doesn't reply to my voicemail messages. Doesn't answer very many of my texts. But every few months, my phone will ring, and on the other end, it'll be John. Always out of the blue, usually in the evening. He'll apologize for not being around and being gone so long. He will assure me that he's in a better place now, and he will ask if we can get together, usually for coffee or lunch. And if at all possible, I agree. John's life has not been easy. He has told me repeatedly of the abandonment, the drugs, the alcohol, the homeless nights that define his past. He speaks of his indiscretion freely. It's as much a part of his story as the home that he grew up in. Every time we get together, he recounts what has happened in his life. He will tell me about his desire to get back on the right track and the recovery meetings that he's been attending. I will assure him that there are people cheering for him, that there are people that love him, and I will offer to help in any way that I can. Maybe we can get together again next week, will usually be the last thing I say to him, until I hear from him again a few months down the road. If I were to be honest, I'm not sure I get much out of my relationship with John. He hasn't offered me any wise life advice. He doesn't have a job or a life skill that I'm trying to learn. He certainly doesn't have any friends in high places who can help me get ahead. I think he cares about me as a person, but if he does, he has a pretty funny way of showing it. The one thing that he does offer is a consistent opportunity for me to love. Not a love that expects something in return, but a pure, unselfish love, one that requires patience and grace and commitment. You know, love. There's an unhealthy inclination in our world to remove people from our lives who no longer serve us. And I hear it often in minimalist circles. If you are not finding value in a relationship, remove it from your life, they might say. But I choose to take a different approach. When we decided to become minimalist, we did so because we knew our lives would improve if we removed the excess possessions from our home and life. They had become burdensome to us. But it would be a foolish choice to automatically apply the exact same filter to our relationships. People always deserve more patience and sacrifice than physical possessions. Do we need to find the strength to separate ourselves from abusive relationships? Yes, absolutely. Are there some people that we need to be intentional about establishing boundaries with? Yes, of course we do. But the path to better living is not found in turning our backs on those who need us most just because they don't serve us in some way. The path to better living is found in developing the compassion and the space to love even those who don't earn it. Because choosing to invest in only the relationships that benefit me isn't love. That's selfishness.